मद लोभ वादि हरो काम क्रोध मद लोभ वादि हरो निर्विकार निर्मना निर्विकार निर्मना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशने हेन बोधरे गजानना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशने हेन बोधरे गजानना हृदय सिद्धि के दाता तुम्हें हो हृदय सिद्धि के दाता तुम्हें हो हे शशि शेखर वंदना हे शशि शेखर वंदना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशने हेन बोधरे गजानना वंदे गणपति विघ्न विनाशने हेन बोधरे गजानना हेन बोधरे गजानना हेन बोधरे गजानना
नवग्रहदेवताय नमः नवग्रहदेवताय नमः नवग्रहदेवताय नमः नवग्रहदेवताय नमः तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ। मेरे सुन ले पुकार हे माँ, मेरे सुन ले पुकार हे माँ, हो मैया इतनी अपार लगा। ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ। माता पे सिंदूर विराजे, धूप दीपने वीर्य चरावे। माता पे सिंदूर विराजे, धूप दीपने वीर्य चरावे। मैं तू लाया है फूल तेरे द्वार, मैं तू लाया है फूल तेरे द्वार, हे मेरे सुन ले पुकार। ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ। जीवन नैया पार लगाए, चरण कमल में आने वाले। जीवन नैया पार लगाए, चरण कमल में आने वाले। तू ही अंतर्यामी माँ, तू ही अंतर्यामी माँ, हे मेरे सुन ले पुकार। ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ। तू ही लक्ष्मी शारदा, तू भी विष्णु पत्नी ही जग जननी। तू ही लक्ष्मी शारदा, तू भी विष्णु पत्नी हे जग जननी। तू दीन बंधु हे माँ, तू दीन बंधु हे माँ, हे मेरे सुन ले पुकार। ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ। मेरे सुन ले पुकार हे माँ, मेरे सुन ले पुकार हे माँ, हो मैया नैया पार लगा। ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ, ओ जय महालक्ष्मी माँ। फैलायब तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे आन फैलायब तेरे द्वारे तीनों लोक तेरा उजियारा सुखियों का तुझे ताज सवारा तीनों लोक तेरा उजियारा सुखियों का तुझे ताज सवारा हे जगवंदन केसरी नंदन हे जगवंदन केसरी नंदन कष्ट में होए भिखारी दान कष्ट में होए भिखारी दान मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे आन फैलायब तेरे द्वारे तेरे द्वारे जो भी आया काल नहीं कोई बचाया तेरे द्वारे जो भी आया काल नहीं कोई बचाया दुर्गम काज बना बना रे दुर्गम काज बना बना रे मंगल में जियो वरदान मंगल में जियो वरदान मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे आन फैलायब तेरे द्वारे तेरा सुमिरन हनुमत कबीरा नासे रोग हरे सब कीरा तेरा सुमिरन हनुमत कबीरा नासे रोग हरे सब कीरा राम लखन सीता मन बसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया शरण करेगा किए जयदान शरण करेगा किए जयदान मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे आन फैलायब तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे मंगल मूर्ति नाम दुलारे कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चढ़ने आए ना प्रभु जी चढ़ने आए ना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम राम रूप में आना, तुम राम रूप में आना। सीता साथ लेके धनुष साथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम श्याम रूप में आना, तुम श्याम रूप में आना। राधा साथ लेके मुरली हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम विष्णु रूप में आना, तुम विष्णु रूप में आना। लक्ष्मी साथ लेके चक्र हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम शिव के रूप में आना, तुम शिव के रूप में आना। कैरो साथ लेके डमरू हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। तुम गणपति रूप में आना, तुम गणपति रूप में आना। सिद्धि साथ लेके हृदय हाथ लेके चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना, चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। मेरी सुन लो मारुति नंदन, खाथो मेरी दुख के बंधन। हे महावीर बजरंगी, तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। मेरी सुन लो मारुति नंदन, खाथो मेरी दुख के बंधन। हे महावीर बजरंगी, तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। मुझे खड़ भी खड़ू ना खड़ना, मैं आया शरण तुम्हारी। मैं जोड़ी हाथ खड़ा हूँ, तेरे दर का बना भिखारी। तुम सबसे बड़े बंदारी, मैं पानी तुम हो चंदन। हे महावीर बजरंगी, तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। तेरा नाम बड़ा दुनिया में, सब तेरा ही गुण गाए। इस जग के सब नर नारी, चरणों में शीश नवाए। खड़ग से भाड़ मुझे भी, हे बाबा संकट मोचन। हे महावीर बजरंगी, तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। मैंने तेरी आस लगाई, बाबा हनुमान गोसाई। जब भीड़ पड़ी भक्तों पे, तूने ही खड़ी सहाय। बीड़ान खड़े है दुहाई, प्रभु दीजो मोहे दर्शन। हे महावीर बजरंगी, तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। मेरी सुन लो मारुति नंदन, खाथो मेरी दुख के बंधन। हे महावीर बजरंगी, तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। तुम कहते हे दुख भंजन। अष्ट सिद्धि नवै निधि के दाता, दुखियों की तुम भाग्य विदाता। हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। अष्ट सिद्धि नवै निधि के दाता, दुखियों की तुम भाग्य विदाता। अष्ट सिद्धि नवै निधि के दाता, दुखियों की तुम भाग्य विदाता। सिया राम के काज सवारे, सिया राम के काज सवारे, मेरा कर उदार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। अपरंपार है शक्ति तुम्हारी, तुम्हें पर लीजे अवध बिहारी। अपरंपार है शक्ति तुम्हारी, तुम्हें पर लीजे अवध बिहारी। भक्त भाव से दायो तो है, भक्त भाव से दायो तो है, कर दुख हो से पार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। जपत निरंतर नाम प्यारा, अब नहीं चोदन तेरा द्वारा। जपत निरंतर नाम प्यारा, अब नहीं चोदन तेरा द्वारा। राम भक्ति मोहे शरण मिली है, राम भक्ति मोहे शरण मिली है। भव सागर से तार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती श्री राम कहे हनुमाना, सुनो बचन कहो फरमाना, सुनो बचन कहो फरमाना। श्री राम कहे हनुमाना, श्री राम कहे हनुमाना, सुनो बचन कहो फरमाना,
Sweet term, everyone. Thank you for coming tonight. As we sing the Hanuman Chalisa, please join in as we sing to Hanumanji. Om Shri Guru Charane Saroraj Nij Man Mukud Sodar Barno Raghu Bar Bimal Jasu Jotayak Pale Char बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बलि बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरिहु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीस तिने लोक उजागर राम दूत तुलित बलिधाम अंजन पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंग कुमति निवार सुमति के संग कंचन बरन विराज सुवेशा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा राम जैसे राम राम कयो कयो जे हनुमान जी ओ राम जैसे राम राम कयो कयो जे हनुमान जी हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मोज जने हो साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया राम लिखन सीता मन बसिया राम जैसे राम राम कयो कयो जे हनुमान जी ओ राम जैसे राम राम कयो कयो जे दिखावा,
विकट रूप धरि लंक जलावा,
भीम रूप धरे असुर संहारे,
रामचंद्र की काज सवारे,
लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए,
श्री रघुबीर हर्ष उर लाए,
रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाए,
तुम मम प्रिया भरत सम भाई,
तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाए। राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी ओ, राम जैसे राम राम कहो,
कहो जी हनुमान जी।
सस्पंदन तुम्हें यश गावे,
अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे,
संकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा,
नारद सारद सहित ईसा,
यमे कुबेर दिक्पाल चहाते,
कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते,
तुम्हें उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीना,
राम मिलाए राजपद दीना,
राम मिलाए राजपद दीना। राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी ओ, राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी। तुम्हें मंत्र विभीषण माना,
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना,
युग सहस्त्र योजन पर भानु,
तीनों ताली मदर पर जानो,
प्रभु मोद्रिका मिल मुख माई,
जननी रंग के गजर लाई,
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते,
मनोरथ तुम्हें देते,
सोग्र मनोग्रह तो मेरे देते। राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी ओ, राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे,
होत न आज्ञा बिनु पैसारे,
सब सुख ले तुम्हारे शरणा,
तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना,
आपने तेज से मारो आपे,
तीनों लोक हाथ के कापे,
बहुत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे,
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी ओ, राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जे हनुमान जी। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा,
जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा,
संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे,
मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे,
सब पर राम तपस्ते राजा,
किनके काज सकल तुम साजा,
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे,
सोई अमित जीवन पल पावे,
सोई अमित जीवन पल पावे। राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी ओ, राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी। चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा,
हे बरसे दिन जगत उजियारा,
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे,
असुर चंदन राम दुआरे,
अष्ट सिद्धि नवनिधि के दाता,
असबर दीन जानकी माता,
राम रसायन तुमरे पासा,
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा,
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी ओ, राम जैसे राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे,
जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे,
अंतकाल रघुबर पुर जाए,
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए,
और देवता चित ना धरे,
हनुमत से सर्व सुख करने,
संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे
हनुमत बलबीरा,
जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी ओ, राम जी से राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी। जय 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 हनुमान बसाए, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सतबार बात कर कोई,
झूठ ही बंदी महासुख होए।
जो यह पद हनुमान चालीसा,
होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सब।
तुलसीदास सदा हर चेरा,
की जय नाथ दे महादेवा।
की जय नाथ दे महादेवा। राम जिस राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी हो। राम जिस राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी हो। राम जिस राम
राम कहियो कहियो जी हनुमान जी।
ओ पवन तने संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लिखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसु स्वर्गूप। राम जिस राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी हो। राम जिस राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी हो। राम जिस राम राम कहो, कहो जी हनुमान जी।
इति श्री हनुमान चालीसा संपूर्ण। प्रेम से महावीर स्वामी की जय। Thank you so much for helping us with Hanuman Chalisa and to reverberate that energy within the core of our heart.
Sitaram, everyone. Thank you all for coming out tonight and joining in this special celebration of Hanuman Jayanti. As you have all just heard the Hanuman Chalisa, and I hope that you all joined in on the Hanuman Chalisa, and you're here and you're bringing that energy tonight. I thank you very many times. Thanks, thanks, thanks again. And I would like to thank this wonderful family, the Shankar family, for sponsoring tonight and preparing Bhojan. As they are very, very new, but we are thankful to have them here as they sit and do puja today. As Auntie Sabrina and Uncle Rocky led us in puja, I'd like to wish Uncle Rocky a happy, happy birthday, as he is celebrating his birthday in the form of Hanuman Jayanti, of course, and he's celebrating at the feet of Bhagwan in the form of puja. So I'm very thankful that they are here to do that. And Uncle Rocky, I'd like to wish you a happy, happy birthday. I know your birthday is coming up next Tuesday. I hope and wish that your family has a prosperous Hanuman Jayanti and a prosperous year ahead, and many, many more birthday wishes to come. I continuously would like to encourage you guys to come out throughout the rest of the remaining days, which is tomorrow and Saturday, of course. Please be there so we can continue to chant the Hanuman Chalisa and we can continue to bring the energy and stay at the feet of Hanuman. And I'd like to please invite our online viewers. I know you guys are joining us online, but to have your presence in Mandir, it would be very, very, very special, and we would feel very, very, very happy. So I encourage you all to come out and keep on bringing the energy so we can keep this vibe and this feeling and this aroma. So now I would like to pass it on to to Panditji, as he leads us at the feet of Hanumanji. Thank you very much.
प्रेम से महावीर स्वामी की जय. You might think it's an accident. For those who are listening, by the way, now I'm like, what are you talking about it now? Kya baat hai? Yeah, them know it out. Them too know it out. You know, that's all. You know, when you think faster than you act, she didn't hand over to me, but she's thinking about Mahavira Swami. All of us would have done that before. She's thinking of Bhakta Hanuman. Prem Sri Mahavira Swami ki jai. Our most loved and revered Brahman Devata Pandit Sharma ji, my dear brahmacharis. They have been doing a wonderful job in-house. Our humble hosts this evening, Rocky and Sabrina Shankar, your loving parents, special invitees, children of this mandir and loving parents, those in-house and those virtually, I bow to you, pranam, swagatam, welcome to this very second session of Sundarkand Yajna. Sundarkand Yajna. Yesterday we celebrate Hanuman Jayanti or Hanuman Janma Utsav, the celebration of his manifestation on earth. And so the devotees and humble servants of this mandir find it possible to host a few sessions of Sundarkand Katha, stories dedicated to no other than Hanumanji. And God, in the form of these children, and those who were there yesterday with us doing puja, and those who are there tomorrow, and those who will be there Saturday, Bhagwan send them in our path to help us to make this yajna a success. It is not by accident, Rocky and Sabrina, that you are here. This is the meticulous orchestration of God's work. And for all of us, we must be very thankful for this splendid opportunity to be in satsang. For those of you who have your Ramayana, your virtual Ramayana, or for those who are following me at home, please go to Sundarkand. Nowhere else, I can't fool you tonight. Nowhere else but Sundarkand of Ramcharitamanas. We will look very quickly. They give me plenty time tonight, okay. We will look at Sundarkand. There's a few Mangala Charana, 3 prayers at the beginning of Sundarkand. Last night, we looked at the glories of Hanumanji. The Manas Lake, from the mind of Bhagavan Shiva. Shiva holds his Katha in his mind, and one day he told to Parvati Devi like that. And so, please join with me if you can. Sit very comfortable, very relaxed. Please into your mind and soul. Somebody come and just give it for me. Bhakta Jano, as I realize I stop and I'm taking this place too quiet. That's why Alex disappeared. And so, as we revere to the feet of Hanumanji, join with me in these. Remember, I told you before, if you never know, Ramcharitamanas is made up of Mangala Charana, Sanskrit slokas, dohas, chaupais, surata, and chanda. These 5 compose Ramcharitamanas. There are 7 cantos, there are 7 sections like that. Ayodhya Kant, Bal Kant, Aranya Kant, Kiskinda Kant, Sundarkand, Lanka Kant, and Uttar Kant. 7 portions like that. Tonight, my dear, we'll take a story or a few stories from Sundarkand, which is said to be the most beautiful of all Kanda. Kanda means chapter, section like that. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Om Shri Maha Ganapataya Namah. Om Shri Saraswate Namah. Om Shri Guru Charanakam Labhyo Namah. Everybody, Vakratunda Mahakaya
Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru me Deva Sarvakaresh सर्वेषु सर्वदा
सरस्वती मेस्तुभ्यं वारदे कामरूपणे
विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा
रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे
रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः
जयन्ती मङ्गला काले भद्रकाले कपालने
दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा दात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोऽस्तुते
त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम्
उर्वारुकमिव बन्दिना मृत्योर्मोक्षीयमामृता
मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठाम्
वातात्मजं वानरयोक्तमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये
ब्रह्मा मुरारे श्रीपुरन्तकारे भानो शशि भूमिस्रतो भूरस्यात्
गुरु शुक्र शनि राहु केतु सर्वे ग्रहा शान्तिकरा भवन्तु
अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं
तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः
तस्मै श्री
गुरुवे नमः
हरि ओम शांति
शान्ति शान्ति हरि ओम तत्सत्
वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम रसिया हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे. Very simple kirtan. वीर हनुमान अति बलवाना, immense bala strength. राम नाम रसिया रे. He observed the ras, the love of Shri Ram ka naam. वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम रसिया रे. हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे. Everybody.
वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम बसिया रे. हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे.
वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम रसिया है. हे प्रभु मन बसिया है.
वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम बसिया रे. हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे.
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी.
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी.
ओ राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी.
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी.
ओ राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी. ओ
राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान जी.
वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम रसियाए हे प्रभु मन बसियाए
वीरा हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम सिया रे हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
सीताराम जय सीताराम राधे श्याम जय राधे श्याम
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 वीर हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम रसियाए हे प्रभु मन बसियाए Everybody,
वीरा हनुमान अति बलवान राम नाम सिया रे हे प्रभु मन बसिया रे
हे प्रभु मन बसियाए हे
प्रभु मन बसिया रे
प्रेम श्री महावीर स्वामी की जय श्री तुझ मंगल चरण शांतं शाश्वतं प्रमेन मागनं निर्वासन्ति प्राणा ब्रह्मा सम्भूपनादृशे व्यामसंवेदान्त वेदं विभुं रामायकं जगदीश्वरं सुरगुरुं मानमयूषं हरिं वन्दे हरं करुणाकरं रघुवर्णं भूपालचुधामिनीं नयनास्पृता रघुपति हृदया समधि सत्यं वादमे च भवान् किल आन्तरात्मा भक्तिं प्रयश्चा रघुपुङ्गव निर्भरं महे कामदिदो सहितं कुरुमासनम् अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलावरेहं धनुजवानकृष्णं ज्ञानिनामाग्रगण्यं सकलगुणानिदानं वानरामादेशं रघुपतिप्रियाभक्तं वातजातं नमामि रघुपतिप्रियाभक्तं वातजातं नमामि. As we dive straight into Sundarkand, last night we introduced this Sundarkand for the very obvious reason, for the very not so obvious reason. Balkand, why? As I mentioned before, we have 7 chapters. Balkand talk about the Balak Roop, the baby Roop of Shri Ram. Ayodhya Kand talk about all the miraculous things that happened there, the testimonial about to get coronation. Mantra, remember this, that, tara, like that. Aranya Kand, he went to the forest. Aranya, the forest. Of course, it tells, self-explanatory like that. Kiskinda Kand, that place, that locus in Kiskinda, where Hanumanji was waiting to bhete, to embrace Sri Ramachandra. Sundarkand, we'll come there back, we'll just jump over. Lanka Kand, it happened at Lanka, like that. Uttarkand, the wrapping up coronation, he went back, he sent Sita Devi to Valmiki Ashram, Lavankush, like that. Ramayana done, like that. But Sundarkand, for a very obvious reason, my dear Bhaktajano, like I told These are the reasons, and for these students of Shastras and Dharma, please take note. Very, very important. The reason why Sundarkand is called Sundar, I told you, Su Andar. Beautiful from inside out. From out, in, that's what the world look at, isn't it? Oh, you're handsome. You're pretty. Like that. But here, they're looking at the qualities of Northern Hanumanji. And he is beautiful in Western world. Beautiful can't use with masculine. That's wrong grammar. That's like that. But Ati Sundar, he is beautiful. For you understand, he's very handsome inside out. He's cute. And imagine when he was a balak, how cute he was, like that. Chul chul. The very first half of Sundarkand is dealing with Parama Bhakta Hanuman, and the second half is dealing with Bhagwan Shri Ram. The merging of Parama Bhakta, you and I, with God, like that. Oh man. And this is the best relationship. I told you, in Gyan Marg, he is a Bhakta. You know, you and I and everyone else might argue. You know what's the best relationship? With my fiancé. With my spouse. No? Okay, somebody already said no. Like that. The best relationship is my girlfriend, my boyfriend, when I have one. Like that. That would be the best relationship. But anybody who married, you ask them in this house and they live long enough, they're going to tell you how good that relationship is. So, hold your horses. The best relationship is you and your Bhagwan. You know why? Amba, this life and Vish sure might be your Dharma Patni. Like that. That might be your spouse in this life. Serena? In the house. Like that. But what happened last birth? What happened to birds before? What happened to birds to come? We don't know. But you are always in a relationship with your Bhagwan. Birth after birth. Don't go home and put them in the kennel tonight, you know. Birth after birth, you're in a relationship with your Bhagwan. And so, my dear friends, Bhakti Marg, say the best relationship, the love path, Bhakti Marg, the path of Bhakti and devotion, Rocky, is the best relationship with you and your Bhagwan. In other words, Rocky, see Sabrina as your Bhagwan. Sabrina, see Rocky as your Bhagwan. Then it will be the sweeter relationship like that. Bal Kanda, my dear friends, tell many stories. I told you about Narad's story last night, so we won't go back there. Right? Hunabin, we'll go back and look the Katha. Just in interest of time. Bhagwan Shri Ram, my dear friends, it says in Sundarkand, Sugriva, he gathered all the Vanaras. We told Jamwant, Nal, Neel, Angad, Hanumanji, Brahma himself, he came down as Jamavant to help Shri Ram to wipe out wrongdoings on earth. Vishnu came as Ram, Hanumanji, Shiva came as Hanumanji, like that we told last night, no? So Sugriva, the brother of Bali in Kiskinda, he gathered all the Vanaras, all the monkeys, so to speak. So you stay with me now. And he said, here, we have to go search for Sita, like that. And what happened, they make 4 groups, and I want you to listen carefully. Please listen carefully and internalize. They make 4 groups. Very small group went southern direction. Very small, little handful, you can count on your finger, went to the south. Nobody like here goes south. Think I go bar south. Ram Nam Satya, you got face south though. So don't run from it. So little of them went to south. East, west and north. The whole barrage of monkeys went. Nal, Neel, Angad, Jamwant and Hanuman. See? Them went to the southern direction. Jatayu told, look, everybody know Jatayu and Sampati. Jatayu, who was fighting with Ravan, gets her wings severed. Jatayu told Bhagavan Shri Ram that Ravan took her, listen carefully here, eh? Jatayu told Shri Ram that Ravan took her to the south. Agree. Shabri told Shri Ram that she's taken to the south. Hanumanji and Sugriv saw she was taken to the south. Everyone is telling. But the majorities of monkeys went east, west and north. Kya baat hai? Why are they going there? East, west and north, and everybody is telling she went south. Oh man. Valmiki Ramayana says the monkeys were in trillions. Trillions. That more big than millions and billions, me think. They went in trillions to those three directions. Isn't that strange? What do you think? Those who are following. Isn't that strange? Everybody tells she went to the south and the mass went to north, east and west. Why? This can only be explained in Vedanta, my dear Bhaktajanu. Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya told in Atma Bodha, Atma Ramo Shanti Sita. Atma, repeat, Atma. Kya baat hai? Now you guys online in house I'm talking to. Repeat, Atma, Ramo, Shanti, Sita. The Atma is Sri Ramachandra, the soul. And peace, Shanti is Sita. You cannot separate Atma and Ananda, bliss, like that. So, in other words, Sita is an attribute of Atma. Like the sun rays is an attribute of the sun. You can't separate the sun rays from the sun, can we? The same way. Sita and Ramachandra is one. In Gita, chapter 266, Bhagavan says, An Ashantascha Kuta Sukam. Chapter 266, the last line. He says, where there is no peace, Shanti, there can be Sukham. So if you don't have peace within yourself, there will be no Sukham, no happiness, no Anand, no bliss. And Sita here represents that Shanti. She has gone, she has been haran, she has been taken away. Isn't it? And the Atma now stranded, the Atma chatpatai, patpatawe, go thunder like that. It's like a butterfly. I don't hear from she. I don't hear from him like that. This what happened. Sita Devi went, and of course was Chaya Sita. Not the real Sita, the illusionary Sita. You never heard that before? Okay, we'll get there. Now, at that point, Bhagavan in, my dear Bhaktajano, Manushrup, human, the monkey, human like us. What do we do? What do we fight for in life? One thing, happiness. Money, everything we want, Kalam. Happiness, isn't it? All of us fight for happiness. Everything leads to happiness or sorrows. My dear Bhaktajano, this means if we are fighting for happiness, we are running away from sorrow. Do you agree? If we are craving for happiness, we are running away from sorrows. Dukkha nirvriti, like that. And there are two things in this world we all want. My dear Bhaktajano, it says the monkey that went east, west and north, the trillions of monkeys represents our thoughts. From the time you get kicked up with the alarm in the morning, oh my goodness, a barrage of thoughts started to hit you. Hit you. One thing, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that, I got to do this. Why is your driving your button up? Why is your driving your fixing up like that? Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Trillions and trillions of thoughts. Monkeys no number to match the thoughts. And we all send them in the wrong direction. They go outwards in the east, in the north, in the west. Oh man, but they are not going to the right direction to find Shanti, to find Anand, to find the Sita. To the south, you see? Nal, Neel, Jaman, Angad, Hanuman. Only 5 of them went to the south. And trillions, Valmiki Ramayana say. That is our thoughts. That is our thoughts, my dear friends. My dear devotees, this material world is exactly the same. We chase after the wrong things. In Aranyakand, Bhagavan Shri Ram tells Sita here now, we're going to take off the nose of Supraneka. We're going to chop it out, which is Ravan's sister. She played like no from Bhagavan. Bhagavan Ram said, here, me married. Check that chop out on there, which is his brother, Lakshmana. She said, okay, let me check him out. Kya baat hai? If you're interested in Ram, how right away you're going to interest in somebody else right away, no? Savina? So right away she was insulted, she was rejected. And she went back to Ravan. Bhagavan Shri Ram, no. She will go tell Ravan. Ravan will come and blow her fun puff. And cause. So he asks Agni Dev. He placed Sita Devi into the Havan, into Agni. May Agni be keeping her clean and pure in the Chaya, the illusionary Sita. She came out of the fire. So when Ravan Haran, Sita wasn't the real genuine Sita Devi. Oh man. It says, my dear devotees, we must understand that this what happened to Bhagavan. From that role, he started to play a Jiva role. From that point in Aranyakand, he started to play a role of a man just like you and me. When he started to hit the head from pillar and post, all the trees, the vine, where did my Sita go? And he started to cry and lament, just like how me and you would do. He was acting a role. My dear friends, this is the importance of Sundarkand. All these wonderful things happen. It says the Mangal Charan that we chant earlier, everyone in the other cantos are dedicated to Bhagavan Shiva. This is the only one is dedicated to Hanumanji. Atulita Baladama, Hema Shailabadiham. Everyone, the Mangal, the beginning slokas, all of this, my dear friends, is called, or allow this Kanda to be called Sundarkand. Beautiful. Isn't that beauty? Not the monkey, not the physical appearance, but the beauty. And then here, Mahadev took a lower form, an animal form, to come and to do seva to Shri Ram. Because if he had come as Mahadev, Shri Ram would not take seva from him. Long story short, let's run into this Sundarkand now for real. Just after the Mangal Srota, it says, Jamavanta ke vachana sunai, suni Hanumanta hridaya ati bhai, tabalagi mohi parakehu tamabhai, sahi dukha ka madamula palakai. Not only that, but going to Sundarkand is the most beautiful journey. What happened? In Kiskinda, these guys gathered the Kanda before. Who can go across Lanka to find Sita, Shanti, Anand, peace, happiness? All of them. I can't go. I am too young. I am too fearful. I am too old. Like that. One lesson there you must understand when you gotta hang the gloves up to. Jamaman know that. Then you realize, oh Hanuman, you can go. Jamwan remind him. Hanuman was given a curse. We know we talked last night. When he swallowed his son, the Devatas, he was so chul. One time he went to a Mahatma and he extended his tail and he carried around the Mahatma and he poked in his ears like this. Right? And Hanumanji always trouble their things, the puja sarjam. And they had put a shrap on him. You too full of strength. when you're going to need that strength, you're going to forget somebody have to remind you like that. Hanuman was given. So Jamwant had to remind him of his glories. And my dear friends, what he did, Jab lagi aavo Sita hi dekhi. Go see where that Sita is. My dear Bhaktajano, he says, Yaha kahi nahi sahi kahu mata. He bowed down to them. Hanumanji here take the form, the shape of leadership. He says, Sahi tuk kahara mool palapai. As a leader, you see so many magnificent role in this Sundarkand. Hanumanji take up the role. You guys, eat, drink, eat some root, fruits and bulbs. Enjoy until I go and come back. Nourish yourself. Care, empathy, love, delegation, principles of leadership and management. There you go, Sundarkand. We cannot examine them into pieces. But my dear friends, and then, as they're about to leave, Ramcharitamanas, as we chant this Chaupai.
Om Mangal Bhavene Mangal Hari Mangal Bhavene Mangal Hari Dravi us Dasharath Ajay Bihari Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram
Sindhu tira eka buddha samudha Sindhu tira eka buddha samudara Kautuka buddha charaheta upara
Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram
Bara bara Raghuvira samabhari Bara bara Raghuvira samabhari Tare ke pavan naya bala bari
Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram
Jihi giri charan de Hanumanta Jihi giri charan dehi Hanumanta Chale so jala patala turanta
Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram
Jibi amoga Raghupati Karabhana Jimi amoga Raghupati Karabhana Ihi bhati chale Hanumana
Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram
He said pranam to them, look, copy Hanumanji, meticulous way, his attributes. He leave them in care, eat, drink, enjoy. He says, oh man, bara bara Raghuvira Savari. Again and again he think of Shri Ram. When you set out on a journey, oh man, when you set out to do something good, when you want to be successful, if we want to be successful, who do we think of? What do we think? What's the thought before we initiate? Hanumanji here, you know, this vocabulary I'll try. Let me see. Let me see how things go. You're failing. You have the capacity. You have what it takes. But you have to have that confidence, that enthusiasm, that zeal and zest, as Hanumanji is showing us. He said, you guys eat, you enjoy until I go and find and see that Sita, and I'll come back and will tell Bhagavan Shri Ram. He will set a plan how we'll go from there. Bahara Bahara Raghavir. Point to note, he think of Shri Ram every second of his duty. Why? You imagine these little boys that is running around here, eh? If they are running and they understand what is tiredness, they don't know what is tiredness now, eh? But when we get older, and you ask them after a long trip, are you tired? When they get old and understand, like my teenager boys them there, eh? They know for tell me how tired they are, like that. But if you put them on that shoulders, and they are walking or sitting on that shoulder, they would not be tired, isn't it? If that can happen now these days, like that. You would not be tired. But if you're doing it on your own, you're going to be tired. In other words, why you want to, when you have a car, you ever say, oh God, me drive around, hold it today, I'm so tired running with the engine on my back. Eh? You don't, the engine do the thing. You can't be tired for that and pant like that, like so much horsepower you push. No. But when you take on that job, when you take that way I do, then you will get tired. But if you sit upon Bhagavan's shoulders, if you turn it over to God, you would never get tired, oh man. Because everything you do, you serve your spouse, you serve your community, you serve your parents, you're serving your God. How can we get tired of serving God? You're working to feed, to toil, to pay the mortgage, rent, whatever it may be. This payment, that payment. You are, serve your turn in that into Charana Seva, serving God feet. This is what Hanumanji is telling us here. My dear Bhakta Jano, it says, Jiri Charana De Hanumanta. Hanuman just step away and he land his feet on that parvat, that mountain. Chale so gaha patala turanta. The mountain went to patal, need a world. He's lifted off. You looked at the leelas of Hanumanji. He lift off, he think of Shri Ram and he shoot off. It says, Mahatma liked this line. Jimmy Amoga Raghupati Karavana. He shoot off like an arrow from Shri Ramachandra. Just like that. Now, think here, Bhakta Jano. Arrows do not go nowhere except where you intend for them to go. Isn't it? Arrows and bow hole here. For arrows, when you release, it do not go nowhere except where you or the wielder of intended to go, isn't it? You ever see arrow goes when he come wrong, sir? Now where was the piece at Bali and Shri Ram's story, if you even remember about that? When he make the Korvan come back. Don't worry about that piece. That's for the Thai thinkers. That's a whole different kahani. But a bow, the arrow, goes straight. What that tell you and I? Oh man, Hanumanji is showing you. Remember, he's in search for Shanti. He's in search for Anand, Sita Devi, isn't it? Who leave the Atma of Shri Ram. This is a journey all sadhakas. You and I and we. Rocky. It's not by accident he's here to do puja today. Ma might be happy. I'm so thankful. Look how nice Rocky and his Dulahin sit down there to do puja and so forth. This is his soul. This is meant for all of our path. Some of us do it again and again. Some of us do it one time. Some of us do it when we're doing funeral rites at the very first puja we are doing. For someone like that. All levels it has. Hanumanji here is telling us, oh man, Take that firmness. Leave like that arrow of Sri Ram. Do not get distracted. Things gonna glamour in front of you. Things are gonna distract you. People are gonna cheer you on. People are gonna pelt you on. People are gonna pull you down. But do not get distracted. Remain like an arrow. Laser beam focused to the bullseye, the target. That is what Hanumanji is telling us here, my dear Bhaktajan. Understand this. If I tell you a sadhaka life, a spiritual person life, it's not a walk in the park. If you think so, somebody fool you. A devotee, it is not going to be smooth. It is not going to be easy. You're going to get hurt, or you're going to feel you're going to get hurt. Hanumanji, it happened too. This is a journey, though, may I say, that every jiva, every human being, every soul have to go through. Some people are closer to transmigration. Some people have to born again, like that. But we have to go through. Some people say, oh God, man, look, me and my family pray so much, and only problem me get. Look that guy over there. He don't even pray at all. He don't know wise prayers. And the man happy. Like that. But do not judge that and go parallel like that, my friends. Every one of us have our own time and place. At that level, obstacles are going to come our way. But what I want to give you a secret here tonight. Obstacles are there. They're going to be there. But, Sabrina, how you respond to them. Devotees in the house, how you respond to them will either make you fail or be successful. You could sit down and cry from now till you get gray. And talk how everybody hurt you. Knock yourself out. Or someone could say, you know what? Let me get up and show them I could do this again like that. And you go. It depends how you respond. Hanumanji is telling us, things are going to happen to sadhaka when you perform sadhana. Look, you try to meditate. Right away you want to go washroom. Right away you feel thirsty. Whole day you walk about. You don't want to drink nothing, you don't want to eat nothing. When the fasting time come, then you smell a little some quarry. Oh God, you salivate, you drop. You saliva, you little leak. You know what I mean? You smell food. You want to meditate? Oh God, the phone, ping, ping. You got to wonder, what pinging so? Is this the iPad? Is it the phone? Is it this? Is it that? So much thing pinging now. So many distraction in this age. My dear devotees, obstacles are going to be there. This is a journey, like I said, every jiva have to make. We all know these obstacles, and they are essential. Don't think they're not part of life. Running in the park, you're going to get a little hurt with a brick sometime. They are essential. And first and foremost, Shri Ram Jai Ram. The very first obstacle, remember? Hanuman leaving for a journey. He's going to find Shanti, peace, that we all look for, but we don't go to the east, the west, and the north. I'm reminding you again, he's going to the right direction. Channel your energy. And the very first obstacle he reached. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jaya Jaya Rama.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Jalanidhi Raghupati Duta Vichari Tena Maina Kahui Shihari. Jaldi Raghupati Duta Vichari Te Maina Kahui Shamari.
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. Shri Ram Jai
kahui Shmama Hari. Don't think enemy is looking different when they come to you, you know. The first obstacle he encountered is Mainak, the mountain Mainak. Mainak was hiding in the ocean there, like that. Because one day, these mountains, they're not easy fellas, you know. In the days of yore, they used to go and sit on the rishis' head. They used to fly. The mountains, yes. They used to talk. And they used to go and create havoc. And Indra Bhagavan said, come, all the mountains line up here. You know? Line them up and then he chop all of their wings. You never see mountains always together like that, line up? No? Okay, let's look back. But Mainak escaped and Sagar, ocean god, like that, rescued him. So Sagar said, hey, Ramaduta, Ramakaj is passing. Raise up and give him some rest. He's doing God work now. Give him some rest. Hanumanji, very nicely, I want to tell you. Long story short, Hanuman said, thank you but no thank you. Hanumanji said, thank you but no thank you. Why? Because Hanumanji left like an arrow. He wouldn't get distracted. Because why? Bara bara Raghuveer. Always he's doing the Lord work. And he says, Mainaka represents tamagun, lethargy, laziness, sluggishness. Mountains surround there, you can move there. Only Hanuman can uproot and move like that. And you know, back home, when you sit down too long, they say sit down, don't say get up. Meaning when you sit too long, you never want to get up. Here, Maina come to help, you see. In a sadhaka path, children, man, no go temple today like that. Let's go bust a lime there. Of course, yeah man, that sounds sweet, enticing like that, right? Mainaka come to help Hanuman. Hanuman in disrespect, he bow nicely. But Jaldi Raghupati Dhuta Vichari, very nicely he bow. He say thank you, but I have to move onwards because I have work to do. I have work to do. He says, Rama Kaju Karefira me avo. I have the Lord work to do. I have the Lord work to Ram. Take note of this word, oh man. Rama Kaju. I have the Lord work. Jai Jai Shri Hanuman. Bolo. Jai Jai Shri Hanuman. Ram in Hanuman Chalisa, Rama Kaju Karivera ko atur. Many places in Hanuman Chalisa he tell Rama Kaju, I have the Lord work to do and I would not get distracted. Mainak say, eat, drink, maybe not some mountain dew, since he was a mountain now. He say, eat and relax and marry, like that. But Hanumanji did not get distracted, my dear friends. He know he have to proceed on the journey. Children, sadhakas, do not procrastinate. Maina represents tamagun, laziness, sluggishness, procrastination. I'll pray tomorrow. I'll do meditation tomorrow. I'll fast next Hanuman Jayanti. I'll do puja next week, like that. That is Maina. What come in a disguised form, like that. Hanumanji says, when people ask you to do something good, you always put off. Not this group here. You know what I'm talking about. But something bad, you don't even think. You say, yes, man. You're gone like that. That is the biggest problem we as sadhaka face. The very first obstacle is Maina. To start the sadhana, to start your devotion, to start your fasting is very hard. Now when you start, somebody could tell you, man, you always a fast. We do this fasting. Every time we go to can eat nothing. So man always, man broke the fast, I eat something today, man. Like that. And then you say, you know what? You're right, You're gone with it. I mean, they eat, they say, oh my God, Chai Bhagwan, what did I do like that? This is our problem. To start, right, Raj? And then when you start, to continue is another problem, isn't it? See, might not come, obstacles will come. But what and how do you respond? Hanuman very nicely touch, bow and say, thank you, but no thank you. I have to continue my Lord work. This is Hanumanji's very first obstacle. And again, if you went anywhere, come back here, please. Hanumanji, listen to this story carefully, Krishna. Hanumanji is the incarnation of who? Ram, no? Shiva. Hanumanji is the incarnation of Shiva. Shiva married to who? Parvati. Parvati is the daughter of Himalaya and Maina, the mountain child, like that. Isn't it? No? Am I going too fast or we good? Okay, we good. Mainak is also the son of the mountain. So in other words, Mainak and Parvati are brother and sister. So, in other words, Hanumanji, that is Shiva brother now. Isn't it? For you to understand. Hanumanji now is getting stopped by your own brother now. Kya baat hai? You know what I tell you? Obstacles don't come far. It comes from very close. Don't feel the body in the US will call tell man a fast, Dheeraj. Don't feel the body out there gonna say, man I go mandir today. The one that is close to the heart. It comes from your own family. It comes from within. Hanumanji is teaching us. In other words, obstacles don't come from far away. Right here it comes from. My dear friends, from within our own. And another thing on the flip of that, this is going to lighten you up and feel good. It is very important when it comes from someone very close. Because it means that you're getting closer to your goal. It means when it comes from someone close, don't be disheartened. Enjoy, rejoice, clap and say thank you. Remember Shabri? Not Sabri. Halya, Anasuya in Navratri Katha. When she was cursed, remember the Katha, go back and look. When she was put into that stone, she said, you did very well to give me that curse because look what it brings. I'm sitting in front of Sri Ramchandra today. But no, how you see it? Here, it comes from within. Look, who kicked Bibhishan? Was your uncle, grandfather, brother, son? Who kicked Bibhishan? His own brother, Ravana. Now far you know the obstacle come from. Jai Shri Ram, holy Jai Shri Ram, Rama, Ankita, Tulsi plant, everything there around Bibhishan. And he get kicked from his very own brother. Who kicked Sugriv? Anybody know in Kiskindha? His brother, Bali. Who kicked Prahalad? His father, Hiranyakashipu, and we can go on and on like that. It's a good sign when you get kicked from close. Please see it this way. Be positive and understand life. Understand. Anything can happen at any time, anyhow, anyway. That's the real world. When you tell yourself that can't happen, this can't happen, that would never happen, you're setting yourself up for failure. Because when it do happen, kya baat hai, you get hit below the belt. My dear Bhaktajanon, the very first obstacle Hanumanji went through was Maina. And he shows us, my dear Bhaktajanon, that how do we approach that situation? How do we move on? My dear Bhaktajanon, later on, he went on. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama
Bolo
Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama
Jata Pavana Suta Devan Deki Jane Kahu Bala Buddhi Vesheshi Shri Ram
Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama
Surasa Nama Aina Ke Mata Surasa Nama Ahiya Ki Mata Patini Ekahi Tehi Bata Shri Ram
Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Shri Ram Jai Rama
Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama
You see, just after Doha, one in Balkan. Hanumana tehi parasa kari puni ki na pranama. He said pranam on Saturday mountain, you know, all we talk about already. He bow, he salute, and he said thank you. Remember, Mainak is his first obstacle. Some people come, long time, elderly will tell you, not everybody that laugh with you is your friend. Not everybody that smile with you is your company. Not everybody said thank you and congratulations, they're happy for you. Be careful. Mainak and Hanumanji teaches a lesson. He left now. Look, one obstacle. That represents lethargy, laziness, sluggishness, procrastination, tamasagun. Now he decided to move on. Look, that's we, you know. We're in search for this shanti, this anand, this bliss. Somebody gonna stop you. You just left for God temple and stop in your house. You say, oh God, how am I gonna go and left there? Let me sit on a house and engage them and I'm gonna gossip a little bit and talk somebody's name. And no, Hanuman, Jai Hanuman Agyan Gunasagar. You're supposed to come here like that. You get lead somewhere else, isn't it? Right, Rock? Here, he just left one obstacle. It appears as though Mainak was nice and very warm and very hospitable and stuff like that. Jata pavana sutta dehi deka. Kya baat hai? When you say as it rains, it pours. Vish. He, Hanumanji, started to go again. The devatas now. They say, hang on. Yes, chap, getting it easy. Let us test this chappy. Let us test Hanumanji. Jane kahu bala buddhi vishesha. Let me test if Hanumanji really have bala buddhi. If you have strength. If you have intelligence. The devatas now. Huh? You see? Second obstacle. He's encountering. Who did he saw? And they summoned this Surasa. Huh? Surasa namahina ke mata. They summoned this demoness from some other place like that. Say, hey, come and help us with this chappy. Let us test this chap, Hanumanji. If you have bala buddhi, bala, strength, willpower. Soon as the rain falls, you get cool, you're sick, you're weak, like that. Does he have intelligence to navigate? They want to test Hanumanji like that. Patihi ahi kahi tehi vata. Oh man, two things. Your intelligence and your strength to pray and to perform this sadhana, to perform this journey of reaching anand and happiness. Surasa, let me tell you, she represents Lobha, greed. Surasa. We went through Tama, isn't it? Tamagun, Maina. Next obstacle, Lobha, greed. You know why? You know the story. Surasa reached Hanumanji like that. He said, here, hang on. The Devatas, Surasa Mata said, the Devatas have sent me a great meal. Hanuman just said, hang on. I have Rama Kaj. I have Ram work to do. You hang in there, I'll come back, you eat me afterward, like that. Here's Surasa, you think me born yesterday? You not gonna know we and come back? Like that. Hanumanji make a deal with her, all right? Open your mouth. We know what Hanuman do. As she opened her mouth, he get bigger, bigger. Last night I told you, Ashta Siddhi. He can change his form, his size, his height, his length, and everything like that. Surasa, as Hanuman get bigger, Surasa open her mouth bigger. Big, 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 big. Like that. From Niagara to here and more far. Our Hanumanji do that. Very quickly, he make himself very little. He went into her mouth. Check out her cavities and so, came out back. Like that. And Surasa didn't even catch herself, she didn't even close. Hanumanji said, I went in and I come out, they didn't do nothing like that. Don't think about the cavity still, man. God, I gone far. Surasa, Lobha, greed, that's you and me. Hanuman get big, she opens her mouth more big. Hanuman get more big, she opens her mouth more big. Somebody said, Paro, you get $1 million today. And tomorrow somebody else come back and say, I get $1 million for your Paro. You think any one of us will ever say, na Paro, hey now do eh? She take the first $1 million. Man, they had $1 million yesterday. Now give me, find somebody else. You will realize there's nobody else to be found. It's only me there. That's how we are. Eh? Surasa represents greed. And right away, my dear friends, this whole world is based upon greed. Eh? Look at the entrepreneurial mindset. If this world wasn't based upon greed, all the businesses would be sharing out all the profit. Isn't it? So Hanumanji didn't kill her. Eh? He didn't kill her. He maneuvered. Second obstacle. I'm Russian, you guys stay with me. Hanumanji maneuvered himself. As a sadhaka, you gotta know how not to get greed get the better of you. As a servant, as a student of the Devatas, don't make the things that glitters and glamour get the better of you, but get the other way around. You control those, when, how, and what. My dear friends, Hanumanji replied, he says, again, I have the Lord work to do, and please allow me to go. My dear friends, many of us have the world work, and so, my dear devotees, second obstacle, Maina, the Devatas themselves sent Surasa to him. They sent Surasa. Hanumanji navigate her. And he proceeds. He going again on his journey. He going in search of Sita. Again, I'm reminded, I'm not being redundant, I'm making my point very explicit. He's in search for Anand, bliss, happiness. All treacherous route and path will be in your way. But do not give up. My dear Bhaktajano, he went down there. And in this Chaupai, just after Doha 2, Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya
Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya 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 Rama
Nisachari Eka Sadhu Manorai Karimaya Nabuke Kakadai Shri
Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Jiva Jama Tujhe Jiva जम तुझे ही गगनवारी जल विलोकी न प्रचारी श्री राम जय
राम जय जय राम श्री 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 राम जय जय राम
One enemy, one obstacle, Mainak. Two, Surasa. Then who we run into? Nischari Eka Sindhu Maharahi. Simika. Simika, it says, is the mother of Rahu. Simika. Simika had a vardhan, a blessing. There's no English translation here. Nischari. One, a creature who go by night. One who is roam all night. Chachwai like that. One who's always up to do something bad like that. But I'm saying in English, a demon is. Kya baat hai? Like that. Simika, she had a blessing. She under the water. Next obstacle come his way. And she can get the shadow from below the water. Something is flying at very high altitude like a plane and so on. And then Hanumanji realized he was at 4,000 feet altitude. And he realized he started to drop. Simika hold on to him. The shadow of Simika. Hanumanji is flying but he's not moving like you're on the treadmill. You're going nowhere. Simika is the next obstacle. Simika was there. And Simika hold on him. My dear Bhakta Jano, Simika represents Matsarya, jealousy in our world. Next obstacle, remember Naurat, Kama, Krodha, Mada, Lobh? No? Then we gotta go back and start back Naurat. The three gate to hell is these qualities. Coming to Rama and same thing again. Jealousy. Simika, my dear Bhakta Jano, she have a very, what do you call it, parasitic existence. Simika represents jealousy. Simika represents just taking all the time. You know, just sit down there and just grab. Just taking from the world more than what you give. This was Simika, my dear friends. And it says here, Hanumanji had to kill that jealousy. Because jealousy is no good in our world. Greed is okay. Everything is a substratum of greed like that. But we have to get a better of greed. Surasa. But jealousy, matsara, matsarati. In Sanskrit it says, he who is higher, I gotta pull them down like that. Gandhi's term, crab in the barrel. You don't need to spend money and buy a lid barrel cover. We said them sell lid. You don't need to buy no lid for the barrel. Why? Because every time the crab make two, the next one pull on down, sir. There's no need to cover the crab in the barrel. This is Simika. Snatch and bring everything who's flying. Matsa Rati, who is higher, pull them down. This Simika represents jealousy. Another obstacle, Rocky. Hanumanji is showing you. It comes your way. He's God, he's Shiva, he's the worker of God. Much as me and you. Problem won't come our way. Testimony won't come our way. Challenges won't come our way. Obstacles won't come our way. Absolutely yes. You see? Simika, my dear Bhakta Jano. It brings us. And of course, Hanumanji had to get rid of Simika, my dear friends. Hanumanji had to remove Simika very, very quickly. Bhakta Jano, then it comes the fourth, just after Doha tree. in this maybe last chaupai. Go for it. In this last chaupai is next obstacle. See? And if we go through this whole Sundarkand, we're never send you home tonight. But I want to give you this last obstacle that Hanumanji went through. And he's showing us the path. You have to do, you have to do to gain that spiritual realm.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Please sing along. Clap your hands, be involved.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
Who did he see next?
Shri Ram Jai
Go to Lanka.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram.
मासक समन रूप कपिधारे लंकन चले सुमिरे नरहारे श्री
Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
नाम लंकिनी एक निश्चेरा सो कह चले मोहिनी दारे
Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Mainak Simika Surasa. Now Lankini. He approached, he destroyed jealousy Matsara, Simika, and now just went to like that. Simika, in just a quarter of Chaupai, Tulsidas, he just finished Margaya, killed Sursani went on. He reached to the other side of Lanka, he started to observe. But then he says, Matsaka Samana Rupakari. He took a form of a mosquito, a gunt. Very small roop. He took a very small form to 4 o'clock in the morning. Simika, think about it. Lankani has to be a very, very good worker. 4 in the morning. And you see a little mosquito coming in Lanka in the form of Hanumanji and you picked up. You got to be very loyal to Ravan, isn't it? No? Vigilant. But of course, she spot Hanumanji coming in. She spot Hanumanji coming in. And she says, what Lanka hi chale sumiro narahari. Take note. Hanumanji, remember Bara Bara Raghuvara? When he left, he chant God Sri Ram name. Here he reached Lankini now. She's no easy serpent. She's no easy demoness. Lanka hi chale sumiro narahari. He not call on Sri Ram now. He call on Narahari. You know who is Narahari? Narasimha Bhagavan. Nara, man, Hari. Man and Hari come together, Narasimha. Why? You see, when Hiranyakashipu, no? When he believed he can't dare morning, he can't dare night time, he can't dare inside, he can't dare outside, he can't dare PM, like that, under bahar, up, down, in, out, like that. When you think you have an impossible task ahead of you, remember Narasimha Bhagavan. Hanumanji realized when he got a battle against him here, very intellectual Hanumanji, he remembered Narasimha Bhagavan. Oh man, he remembered Narasimha Bhagavan. And remembering Narasimha Bhagavan, he was able to overcome Lankini. Look at this. In the chaupai yonder, after Doha tree. Jahiu nahi marul saat. She called him a few words. She said, Jane hi, you are disrespectful. Lankini called Hanumanji, you are very disrespectful. I'm immigration officer here. Oh, you're gonna pass me? Where's your passport? Let me see if you get visa and stuff to come to Lanka. Oh, you can come in here like that guy. 4 o'clock in the morning beside all. So firstly, she said, you are very disrespectful, oh Hanuman. Hanuman said, that may be truth. Tatastu. Then she said, Mura ahara jaha lagi chora. Oh fool, oh murka. You're gonna take the chance to come to Lanka? You know, who am I? Like that, she's saying. Then, next word she says, chora. You come in here to thief. And just after, look at Tulsidas. Mutika eka mahakapihari. Just after she called Hanumanji a thief, Hanumanji delve a blow to she. Delve a blow. Mutika eka mahakapihani. Rudrira bhamata dharani dhamaha. Right away, she vomit blood. Nazir. Just like as the blood comes out, the dukkam, and right away she think. Right away she 360. She folded her hands. Puri, somebody uti so Lanka, jodi panikari Venus sanka. Right away, my dear friends, it says here, satsang. She went on tata swarga aparaga in the Doha 4. Lankini, who just called Hanumanji disrespectful. Lankini, who just called Hanuman Murka, fool. Lankini, who called Hanuman Chor, is saying, Satsang. Tata Swarga Aparaga Sukha Arida Tula Ek Anga. What was her satsang? One blow to her. Hanuman dealt one fist to her. She remembered right away, Kya baat hai? Lanka come into her room. Brahma tells her one day, when a banar go come and pelt a lash for me, Ravan days are number like that. This is it now. Look. Maina, stick up in there. Let me go back. It come to my head, let me tell. When you go through an obstacles, it's a blessing. You get stronger. You get wittier. You get wiser. You smarten up. 3 times not charms like that you say. Right? Maina blessing me went on. Sursa blessing me went on. Sursa says, son, go. You'll be successful like that. Simika said, go. Lankini here is saying, look, by this little satsang, I gain knowledge. I just get to meet the messenger of God. And I'm elevated already. And remember, she was very loyal. 4 in the morning. See a little mosquito in the form of Hanumanji coming in to invade the premises of our master Ravana. And look what satsang can do. That's why I always tell. Satsang is a transformation mechanism. Lankini says if you have a hanging scale and you put satsang on one side and you put all the devatas in heaven on one side, satsang will be like this and devata will be like this. Satsang is so powerful, it would not come to the equilibrium, it would not balance. The devatas were left in the air like this in the heavenly region. And satsang transform, it cleanse, it purify, it make us better. It helps us on that journey of spirituality to return back to our God. Hanumanji is showing us, my dear friends. Hanumanji is showing us. Here in this Ramayana, Sri Ram appoint, listen carefully, Sri Ram appoint Hanuman as the guru here. You go and show me the path. Show me where to find happiness. And then what? When he come back and he tells Sri Ram just set a plan how to do it. Very important. Millions of places in Ramayana and all our Puranas tell you if you do not have a guru, there is no moksha for you. Sorry to say it. Guru is very, very important. Somebody must be, some people like to say, I self-taught. I do this by myself. Kya baat hai? There's not self-taught. especially Vedanta, these stuff that we talk, go through the Ramayana and see. Oh man, this philosophy, you have to sit at the feet of a guru. This philosophy only happen in satsang. Binu satsangavi vekana hoi. Rama kripa binu sulabana soi. Satasangata mura mangala mula. Soi pala siddhi sabha sadhana mula. Satsang bring gyan, wisdom. Binu satsang in Balkan. Yeah, Balkan of Ramayana. The root of all happiness. Binu satsanga viveka. Ahoy. And not only his vivek, but you will also have Rama Kripa, the mercy of Shri Ram. And you will have Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha, the four fruits of life. Righteousness, desire, wealth. Huh? Not the wealth of money, the wealth we talk about in Navratri. Titiksha, fortitude, and stuff like that. And of course, moksha. Satsang. Here, Lankini is telling us, my dear friends, every time Hanumanji overcome an obstacle, every time you overcome an obstacle, you'll be blessed. Sursa bless him. She called him son now. She called him son. It ain't easy for you as a mother calls somebody son, you know, or you call Mamta. And early on she called him thief, this, that, tarawara. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you'll be successful. Every time something appears as though, oh, and Lankini represents delusion. What appeared to be, not. Upside down looking. Like you say, oh God, I wake up this morning and look, the sun rays. Did the sun really rise? Or you rise? Huh? Pitambar? You're the university boy. Oh, life that tell you in school and I tell me too. Sun rays every morning and sun dust every afternoon. That's not true. You rise and you go to sleep, you retire. Not those, you gotta be careful. Bhaktajano, that is Lankini, delusionary. I will be there for you forever and ever and ever and ever, 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 ever. Like that. Right, V? I will never leave you. I love you. I will never make a hair on your body get touched. All these pick-up lines. Give me some new one. That's long ago one like that. That's all foolish sentiments. That's just fool. Comfort to a fool. I was told once, promises are comfort to fools. I love you as twice as I love myself. I'll jump over the moon and all this fancy thing. Bhaktajano, your only relationship, Rocky, is your Bhagavan. I'm not saying disrespectful to each other. Look, Hanumanji went through so many obstacles. And he's telling us all jivas have to go through same. All. You like it or not, you'll have to go through. Once you start to walk, tell me which child never had a bruised knee. Once you start to walk, you're going to get bruises. Once you have a lady tree, tell me who won't pass and fell down mango. When you got nothing, nobody don't look at your direction, isn't it? So understand this. This real world, anything and everything can happen at any moment. If you prepare for that, nothing will move you and shift you, my dear devotees. Next up is Bibhishana, but we won't go there. Hanumanji went through so much. I will stop here tonight. And I want you, whenever you feel down, whenever you feel upside down, whenever you feel betrayed, whenever you feel hurt, whatever I label the Katha tonight, must go back and listen to this Katha. And I think sometime before in Bhakti Satsang we did this too, but different word we must have said here. Go back and find my YouTube page, Bhakti Satsang. Or tonight Katha, and listen to this. Reminisce. Obstacles and boulders and barrier must be there. Just make them stepping stone. Become strong and climb the ladder and never stop. May Hanumanji blessings be with my dear brother here, Rocky. Happy birthday to you, my brother, in advance. Never give up to your Dharma Patni, your beloved wife, your wonderful children. We're thankful to have you. If his moms or your better half miraculous act, they work Bhagavan through them to make this happen. We pray on behalf of all the devotees and humble servants in Mandir. Enjoy your birthday with good health and strength. What a way to celebrate in Sundarkand Katha. You know, the mood that I'm in, maybe one day we'll take up, when we finish Shiva Gita, we'll take up the whole Sundarkand. Maybe we start Tuesday Puja and take up Sundarkand. Who knows? Bhagwan blessings and kripa be with all of you. Please join us tomorrow evening, 6:30, Puja, Kirtan. My brother would be here tomorrow night to do pravachan. So I'll be able to relax and have some fun and enjoy. Please come out tomorrow evening. He must be on his way, maybe he's falling, I don't know. Out of town, getting in here to be here tomorrow night with us to celebrate and to enjoy the Sundarkand. It's the very first time we are doing Sundarkand at this level. Last year when we did our 108 Hanuman Chalisa, we chant Sundarkand the same day. We chant Sundarkand, and it was a little heavy for our children. So this year I decided, you know what, we'll do a few nights of stories, and then we'll just do 108 Chalisa on Saturday. May Hanumanji grace and blessing be with all of you. Join us tomorrow, 6:30 for Puja, Katha, Kirtan, and also Saturday morning at 9:30 we'll start our 108 Chalisa. We'll do Shani Puja. You see, tomorrow night I may ask my brother to tell. I can't tell you, I went way over tonight. How important it is to worship that peepal tree, to tie that sacred thread on that peepal tree, to circumambulate that peepal tree. The blessing, it pulls away, it ripped away your dukkam and your roga. Please make sure you're here on Saturday. Listen to Hanuman Chalisa. Light your ghee lamp, light your sesame oil lamp, bathe that shani. Celebrate and surrender to God. All the roga, the diseases, the iniquities, the durgunas be removed from your life. Prem Sri Mahavira Swami ki jai. Let us kindly stand for Aarti. Our shrotas will come to every murti. I beg all of us, please stand behind the barrier and wave light. Yani kani kshapapani janmantarkatanisya tani tani vinakshante prakshanay pare.
आरती की जय हनुमान लेला की हो, आरती की जय हनुमान लेला की हो, दुष्ट दलने रघुनाथ कला की रामा, आरती की जय हनुमान, आरती की जय हनुमान लेला की हो, आरती की जय हनुमान दुष्ट दलने रघुनाथ कला की रामा, आरती की जय हनुमान। जाके बल से गिरवर कापे हो, जाके बल से गिरवर कापे हो, रोग दोष जाके निकल की रामा आरती की जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो दुष्ट दल निर्गुणात कला की रामा आरती की जय जनी पुत्र महाबलदाई हो अंजनी पुत्र महाबलदाई हो संतन के प्रभु सदा से आए रामा आरती के जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो दुष्ट दल निर्गुणात कला की रामा आरती की जय हनुमान देवी रघुनाथ प्रतापे हो देवी रघुनाथ लंका जार सिया सुदिलाई रामा आरती की जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो दुष्ट दल निर्गुणात कला की रामा आरती की जय हनुमान लंका जारे असुर संगार हो लंका जारे सिय राम जी के काज सवारे रामा आरती की जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो दुष्ट दल निर्गुणात कला की रामा आरती की जय कोटि समुद्र से काय हो लंका से कोटि समुद्र से काय हो चाँद पवन सुत बार मिलाए रामा आरती की जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान की हो दुष्ट दल रघुनाथ कला की रामा आरती की जय हनुमान लक्ष्य मन मूर्छित परे सकारी हो लक्ष्मण मूर्छित परे सकारी हो आनिस जीवन प्राण उबारे रामा आरती की जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो दुष्ट दल निर्गुणात कला की रामा आरती की जय हनुमान पेति पताल तोरे में कार्य हो पेति पताल तोरे में कार्य हो हाय बन के बुझाओ करे रामा आरती की जय हनुमान आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो आरती की जय हनुमान लैला की हो दुष्ट दल निर्गुणात कला की रामा आरती की जय हनुमान बाई बुझा सुर दल मारे हो बाई बुझा सुर दल मारे हो ताई आरती की जय हनुमान, आरती की जय हनुमान लला की हो, आरती की जय हनुमान लला की हो, दुष्टदलन रघुनाथ कराही रामा, आरती की जय हनुमान, बोलो राज जय राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राज जय राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राज जय राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राज जय राम,
बोलो राम,
बोलो राज जय राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम, बोलो राज 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 जय राम, बोलो राम।
May I encourage you if you can please clasp your hands. Lala re lala lase aur dhari lala lango bhadra re vadana badalan jai 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 kapisu tvameva matascha pita tvameva bandhuscha saka tvameva
त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव,
त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. Let us bow. Gururbrahma Gururvishnu Gururdevo
महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः,
तस्मै श्री
गुरुवे नमः.
हरि ओम शांति
शांति शांति हरि ओम तत्सत्.
प्रेम से महावीर स्वामी की जय, सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय, महालक्ष्मी नारायण मंदिर की जय, सत्य सनातन वैदिक धर्म की जय, संतन की जय जय.
सीताराम.
Dear devotees, once again, thank you so much for your love and your support in house and those virtually. Please take your arti, prasaran and bhojan. Thank you to our dear sponsors, Sriman and Srimati Shankar and family, for affording us this opportunity, providing bhojan and leading us in puja today. Sabrina and Rocky, once again, Bhagavan Kripa, may you be continued.